the marbles, the UFC middleweight championship of the world between Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker. Proudly representing Sydney, Australia, he was born in New Zealand. Robert the Reaper Whittaker. He has put together one of the greatest winning streaks in the history of this middleweight division and did to Yoel Romero what few men have been able to do.
Few men can stand across from Romero and just even live to tell the story of fighting him in the octagon. Robert Whittaker has done that twice and gotten his hand raised in the rematch. Whittaker is a truly, truly phenomenal mixed martial artist, has a traditional background, but he also has a wrestling knowledge that is very underrated. He does not just get taken down, he's able to get back to his feet very well, and he has cardio for days. He's truly one of the best fighters in the entire UFC.
And he's a grappler at his core. We talk so much about his boxing, but the guys at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu at Smeaton Grange will tell you, this guy started as a grappler, still grapples in the gi during training camp. Robert Whittaker back and ideally in a big way for him here tonight. So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that he's got to have. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Whittaker is 29. Adesanya is 31. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia, presenting the challenger, Robert Whittaker. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last airbender, Adesanya.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner. You ready?
Well, I might need to borrow that inhaler, DC, before we get through this one. Round 1 is underway between Robert Whittaker and Israel Adesanya. Whittaker was born in New Zealand, but he claims Australia, and of course Adesanya trying to come up large for the Kiwis here tonight.
And Adesanya has taken offense to that because he loves New Zealand. He cannot understand how Whittaker, who was born there, doesn't represent the country. He has an opportunity to really stick it to Robert tonight in this fight.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
All right, first round is underway here. We say in mixed martial arts, it's one thing to have the reach advantage. It's another thing to use it. We'll see if he can get that jab going tonight.
He has got to fight tall. He's got to stay at range, use his length to give his opponent problems, trying to bring the fight into a closer distance.
Chin down, hands up.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh! He's got him hurt here. 2 minutes have expired off the round 1 clock here. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab. Big kick lands. Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Man, how about the steam behind that Whittaker jab tonight?
Robert Whittaker is a great striker. I mean, he has it all when it comes to the stand-up in the boxing, and that is on full display right now. Let's get him down.
And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
You don't want too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking for finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, outstanding placement as he lands the knee to the body. Again, the taller fighter making noise with a knee strike there. Whittaker gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whittaker. And he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Very nice leg kick there by Adesanya. Round 2 is next. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, round 2.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there.
Over and over, he's landed these big body kicks.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
32 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. And a 45% accuracy rate thus far against Robert Whittaker.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all legs.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy.
As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. And a nice, wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. "90 seconds remain in the round." Oh, straight right. Oh, made good use of his size there as he lands the flush knee. Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Whittaker. And he landed the right hand there.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Oh, nice punch there by Adesanya. Whittaker's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Big leg kick lands.
And a nice jab there, champ. All right, so there's the Horde. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. I need another one just like that. You won that round. No wavering. Keep the pressure.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Swing and a miss with that punch by Robert Whittaker. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad now. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
So 64 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. And striking at a 40% clip tonight thus far against Robert Whittaker.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Just misses there with the left. Great upper body movement defensively, slips another. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Straight right hand. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's getting lit up.
Hey, keep moving. Hey, take that shot. Take the shot.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Nice punch lands over the top.
Some nice back and forth action here.
Who's hurt? Hold him up. Go get him. That's not him. He's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Man, what a fight.
Whittaker's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, I love the jab. I know you love the jab. That was a nice one.
It's my favorite punch in all of fighting.
He's out!
He's done! He's done! What a fight!
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched it.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel Adesanya.
All right, so a lot of people thought the #1 contender was going to get it done tonight. Not the case, and still UFC middleweight champion of the world. And I think he wants to slow all of that roll when it comes to somebody taking his time.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy has desires to be a long-reigning champion. A champion that held onto the belt like the great Anderson Silva did before him. This guy looks to have all the